Hello and welcome to Peter Scott Cars. Today we have this 67 plate BMW 2 Series Gran Tourer 7 seat. The car's just had the one owner from new, a fantastic example with a full BMW main agent service history. Just starting with the front of the car, get as close as I can so you can see there's no stone chips of any note. As I get very, very close to the edge of the car, the only thing I can see some absolute minute stone chips to the very edge of the bumper and bonnet, as to be expected, and certainly nothing more than that. Have to be really, really close to even notice them at all. Certainly no scuffs or marks to any of the bumper corners, as I'll show you as we go around the car. As I take a step back and look down the entire driver's side of the car, can't see any parking dents. All the alloy wheels really nice. Starting with the driver's front, struggling to see any marks at all. The car does have a full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted, always a sign of a very well maintained vehicle. While I'm low down, just point out there's certainly no marks or damage to the driver's sill. Absolutely nothing negative to point out on the driver's front wing. Moving on to the driver's door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips, etc. Both mirror covers free from any scuffs or marks also. Just moving along the driver's door, can't see anything to point out at all. Just get a close up underneath the door handle to show you no marks or scratches. Can be quite common, particularly on the driver's door. Can't see any chips to the driver's door edge. Once again, can be quite common. Onto the rear door in identical condition. Struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. That does once again include no marks underneath the handles, no chips to the door edge. Can't see anything to point out on the rear panel either. That alloy wheel exactly the same as the driver's front, struggling to see any marks at all. Just taking you into the car from the driver's side. First I'll point out there's no marks to the steps, no scuffs to the interior plastics at all. As you'd expect with the age and mileage of the car, all seats really, really nice. Get a close up of the wing and edge of the driver's seat to show you no sign of any wear at all. The car has had the genuine BMW overmats fitted from brand new, so there's absolutely no sign of any wear to the carpets or footwells. Get a close up of the driver's footwell to highlight that. Just want to jump into the vehicle and run through the service history. As I said at the start of the video, is a full BMW main agent service history, so all stored on the ECU of the car, can be viewed on the screen. So everything is up to date. Next oil service due in 19,000 miles, or the 11th 2022. So it had its pre-delivery inspection, the 1st of the 12th 17. First service 17th for the 8th 18, 18,314. Then 25th of the 3rd 19, 36,329. 24th of the 5th 19, 41,452. 28th of the 11th 19, 55,307. 16th of the 9th 2020 at 70,497 miles. Then finally, just recently, on the 11th of the 11th 2020 at 74,052 miles. That included engine oil, brake fluid, vehicle check, microfilter, air cleaner element and spark plugs. Just want to point out that vehicle warning on the car is just the low fuel at present. The car does have the satellite navigation, no marks to the center console at all. Just want to get a close up of the brushed metal running through the dashboard. I've seen on some BMWs in the past this can get a little bit marked and scratched, but not on this example. Just want to show you the driver's door card for the same reason. Once again, the brushed metal running through the card unmarked. Taking you into the rear of the car, once again can't see any marks to the steps, no scuffs to the plastics. The seats in the rear really do look like they've hardly ever been sat in. Absolutely zero sign of any wear. The overmats once again protected all carpets. No kick marks or scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats either. Just want to show you there's no marks to the roof lining. Once again, all door cards unmarked. Just bringing you around to the rear of the vehicle. As I mentioned at the start of the video, all bumper corners free from any scuffs or marks. Car does have the rear parking sensors. Fantastic specification, does have the power opening and closing tailgate. Just firstly, before I show you the luggage compartment, want to get really low down so you can see there's no marks to the underside of the bumper. Car's never backed over anything at all. Get a close up of the rear of the bumper to show you no sign of any luggage rash either. So there's the Gran Tourer, so it does have the 7 seats. Parcel shelf is present, all nice and clean in the luggage compartment. No scuffs to the plastics on the sides. They are the genuine overmats fitted from brand new. As I said, have done the job and protected all the carpets. Just want to get a close up of the plastics in the luggage compartment to show you absolutely no sign of any scuffs or scratches. Nothing to point out on the tailgate itself. Just bringing you around to the passenger side of the car. As I look down the entire side, exactly the same as the drivers, can't see any parking dents. Once again, get a close up, show you no scuffs to any of the bumper corners. Can't see any marks, that alloy wheel either. No chips or scratches on this rear panel. Moving on to the door, no chips to the door edge, no marks underneath the handle. Can't see anything to point out on the door itself. Do want to take you into the vehicle from both sides, just so I can show you all the steps. Once again, no sign of any wear to the seats, no scuffs to the plastics on the rear of the front seats, all door cards. Onto the final alloy wheel, the same as the other 3 alloys I've already shown you. Really am struggling to see any marks at all. Full set of premium branded Michelin tyres fitted as well. While I'm low down, passenger sill, exactly the same as the drivers, no marks or damage. Nothing to point out on the passenger front wing either. Onto the door, exactly the same, can't see any scratches, chips. Once again, no marks underneath the handles or chips to the door edge. As you'd expect, passenger seat exactly the same as the drivers, no sign of any wear to the edge or wing. Really is an absolutely fantastic example. As I said, the car has just had the one owner from new, maintained to the very highest standard with a full BMW main agent service history. Full set of premium branded Michelin tyres, just give an indication of the level of care and maintenance afforded to this 7-seat BMW. And as I go around the entire car, other than a few absolute minute stone chips to the front of the car, really am struggling to see anything detrimental to point out at all. It is worth noting we have all our vehicles independently inspected by the AA. That is a 128-point inspection, which includes a 5-mile road test by an AA engineer, just to make sure the car is correct on the road. You can view that 128-point inspection report on our website at www.peterscottcars.co.uk. All our contact